All right, guys, welcome to another episode of Hooligan Heist. I am Tom from the Hot Tag Hooligans Pro Wrestling Podcast Show, and today I have a very special day. I've been waiting a little while for all of these to come in so that I could show them to you all at once. And I've posted a few of these things online as they've come in, but I wanted to kind of do a separate video once they all got here. So a little bit about these items. We had a crazy day. Basically, Pro Wrestling Tees said that they were going to drop a new item. I believe they said it was going to be a Micro Brawler, and they were basically kind of cryptic about who it was going to be, how long the sale was going to be for, if it was going to be limited, or what was going to go on with it. So the first one that dropped, everyone was excited because it was the Macho Man Micro Brawler. Now, we previously have already had the Macho King, which is one of the best so far. Great detail. It's awesome. I mean, look at that. So when the orange one dropped, we were like, oh my God, there's a new mold. It's a must-have for sure. And then a couple hours later, I get a notification on my phone. They dropped another one. And I was like, Ryan, you dirty dog. And so I got it. And the pricing was like a couple dollars more. And I'm like, he's testing us. And each one of these had separate shipping. And we're all just kind of, I'm looking on the Facebook groups and different things, and everybody's kind of talking about what is going on and is this going to continue. And then the third one dropped, and I can't remember exactly which ones dropped when, but I believe it was this one. And I was like, it's like the NWO. It's not accurate, but it's black and white. It's like NWO. So I had to get it. And that's where it went all downhill. So I believe the second one was the Mega Powers, which is a must-have. I mean, very iconic. So once I got to the black and white one, I was like, okay, surely there won't be any more. That's the third one. I'm done. A couple hours later, I believe it was this one that they dropped, which was, the USA version. How do you not get the USA version? Okay, yeah. At this point, I'm a psychopath, and I understand this. But it's a must-have. And I think this one was actually, I can't remember exactly the pricing on them, but they kept changing. I want to say this one, the pricing went down $1 or $2. And I was like, well, at least it's a little cheaper. And then I thought, well, there's no way. Are they going to do more? Are they going to do this all night? What's going on? So then, a couple hours later on the dot, the pink one drops, which is iconic. And then I, at this point, come to realize what Macho outfit isn't iconic, because Macho Man is iconic. It's just that way. He's one of those guys. Even if you didn't grow up watching it as it was happening, if you're a wrestling fan today, you know all about Macho Man, and you've seen the video, and you've watched it and relived it. He was such a character. So I knew it didn't matter how many they released. people were going to buy them. And I'm somebody who just buys them to collect, so I just buy one of each. There are some people that bought multiple. Ryan at Pro Wrestling Tees made a killing that day. I will say that. And then the last one was the green tights. It's probably my least favorite. I like it a lot, but it's probably my least favorite. And I almost didn't buy this one, but it was like, I can't remember, but it was like the very cheapest one of all. It was like $4.99 or something crazy cheap. And I was like, I've already bought the other ones. Why would I not buy this one? So it was a very, very long day. At moments it was frustrating. At moments it was comical. And then, you know, when you look back on it, for me, I respect what he did, what they did at Pro Wrestling Tees, to give us this crazy day. It really was a lot of fun, even though there was moments of like, I can't believe they're doing this to us. They know we're psychos and we're going to buy these. And they even released a number. I think they said that this one was the least amount sold, the USA. I want to say I think it was the fourth one. So I think people were tapping out, you know. But I think it actually sold like 570 or something. I can't really remember the number that they posted on there. But it was the least amount sold. So, kind of crazy. I'd love to know how many were sold of the rest of them. And then it leads me to the final Macho Man that we received. If you purchased the box, the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast box. It was a secret, it was a surprise, but they had their very own Macho Man in the box that they had, that they sold through Pro Wrestling Tees. So it's pretty cool, you know, especially for somebody who got the rest of them. If you didn't get the box and you did get the rest of them, thinking that, you know, maybe you're not a fan of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast with Matt Cardona, Brian Myers, and Smart Mark Sterling. And they probably are very disappointed and had to go to eBay to find this, which I'm sure would have been a whole lot more money than what that box was. Because the box was very cheap and it came with 2 Micro Brawlers. So, crazy day. Also kind of want to show you these Micro Brawlers also come with these cards on the back that you can cut out. So this one has the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. I don't know what I'm going to do with these. They started doing these this year on all the Micro Brawlers. So they each have their own card. Just kind of cool. Even says what it is. Classic orange. Yada yada. So I do like these. I'm not somebody who is gonna. I don't even know. That's the truth. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these, but I'm definitely gonna keep them. I'm going to figure out some way to keep them safe and from getting tore up. And if anybody has any top loaders anywhere, let me know. Apparently there's some kind of plastic shortage, which is crazy. But anyhow, thank you all for watching today. These Micro Brawlers are some of my favorite things to collect, to talk about. The detail's very good on them, and they're small, so they're easily displayed, and you can keep collecting them. You're not going to run out of room very quickly. Some of my favorite items. You could also collect different promotions, because as long as you're not signed a deal with someone where you can't make merch, you can pretty well work with Pro Wrestling Tees and get a Micro Brawler done. So with indie talent and, you know, ROH, WWE Legends, AEW, I mean, the sky's the limit, I guess. And it's cool that they're all in the same, you know, style and the same size and everything matches, so that, you know, they could be in the same roster per se. So I know this video went a little long, but I appreciate you all if you take a look at this, and hope you enjoyed it, and everybody out there be safe. Thanks.